Welcome back everyone, my name is Eltimar and we're going to be continuing our Let's Play of Wrath of the Righteous. This is our good campaign. Erebeth says, Commander, unexpected reinforcements have arrived, not from the Queen this time, these are volunteers. There has been an interesting incident. There's a small community in Cheliax where worship of the infernal Duke Bifruns is flourishing. His sacred animal is a fox. As soon as his worshippers learned who was leading the Crusade, members of this enclave declared it to be a sign from their lord. They sent an entire unit to help you. Being as we're at Kitsune, I guess that's why. It sounds like they're just trying to strengthen the position of their cult to grab some glory. On the other hand, as distasteful as I find it, we don't prohibit devil worship, and they've sent some excellent fighters. We will allow them to join the army. I don't want barbarians, so I'm going to make them do financial points. I'm not sure accepting them into the army would be such a great idea. Is there any other way they can help? Finance points. And now we get to talk to the Hellknights. They approach as if in military formation in lockstep, arranged so that the tallest a white-haired elf occupies the central position flanked by the other two. At the same time, it does not seem as though any one of the three is the leader. Knight Commander Elira, we are representatives of the Hellknights in the no man's land of the Worldwound. Paralictor Aminos Renth from the Order of the Gate, Paralictor Lorana Tai from the Order of the Pike, and Paralictor Garen Diothan from the Order of the Pyre. After introducing themselves, all three turn to Regil in unison and give curt nods. The elf Paralictor Aminos Renth turns his gaze on you. His voice is dry and his speech is fastidiously formal. We have come to officially greet the commander of the 5th Crusade on behalf of the coalition of the Hellknight Orders. The Orders have and remain fundamentally opposed to demons and demon worshippers. We will continue to act in the no man's land of the Worldwound as an allied force to your armies. I welcome our honored allies to Dresden. Thank you, Knight Commander, and allow us to congratulate you on your victory in the battle for Dresden. Are you willing to participate in joint operations? My armies need support. That is not possible at this moment. The Orders are following their own plans. The majority of our forces are deployed far to the west. We are thereby helping you by drawing the attention of the demon armies. Paralictor Durenge's decision to hand over part of his force to you to command was done on his own initiative. But the other orders, and even other chapters of the Order of Godclaw, have their own objectives. Is that all you wanted to say? One more thing. Our chapters, together with the troop led by Paralictor Durenge, intend to establish an outpost, or rather, a fortified transfer point for our operations. We've already found suitable ruins from the First Crusade, and we have begun making them fit for habitation. When the outpost is ready, you will be entitled, as our ally, to make use of the facilities for rest and sustenance when you are making forays deeper into the wound. On that, we shall take our leave, Knight Commander. Thank you, bye. Let's take a quick glance at our Crusade stuff. We'll turn in a quest, and then we're going to head off to the Molten Scar, I believe, in this video. Fate of the Stone of Ghostly Pathways. We can now augment it, so we can do that. Shamans, heirs of the Sarkorian faith, rejoice. Their ancient relic has been torn from the claws of demons. They're ready to place it on the commander's gear and help revenge for their lost homeland. Now to choose the item the stone will adorn. A circlet, which we don't know what it becomes, a ring, which we don't know what it becomes, or a sai, which is a +3 finesse wielding monk weapon, which we're not going to use. I'm probably going to go with the circlet, or the ring. It's kind of a hard decision, because I don't know what either of them do. But we're winging this, so let's just try it out. Let's go with the circlet for this group. We have a leadership thing to do. One of the officers has been bringing recruits to the prison so they could fight weakened captives and kill them. He wanted to prepare the newcomers for their first battle, but unfortunately during one of the training sessions, one of the soldiers got killed and everything came to light. That's chaotic. That is right to pardon. This is good, adds 750 leadership points, or evil and adds 300 military experience points. What is right to pardon? 30 cultists are joined. We also have to spend a bunch of stuff for it. I think I'm going to forbid the touching the prisoners is the good choice and also gives us some leadership. The cruel treatment of the prisoners tarnished the honor of the Crusaders. Many of the soldiers were inspired by the commander's noble actions. Alright, so we have 2 decrees on the go currently. Distributing provisions, that's morale. We already have, I think, maxed out morale. Yeah, we don't need to do that at the moment. We're also already doing a one of those. Let's do the relics. Let's do the Fate of the Faultless Daybreak. That sounds really cool, and we'll see what that does. Done and done. Let's talk to Erebeth, turn in a quest, and then which is the Dragon quest, and then we're gonna head off to the Molten Scar. Erebeth's eyes are vacant. Her thoughts are clearly somewhere far away. Seeing you, though, she snaps to attention. Hail, Commander. I've taken care of the dragon that was attacking our patrols. That's one less problem to contend with. Now we have the extra lookouts off dragon duty, and we can reassign them to more useful tasks. Excellent work, Commander. To go.
I'm gone.
Let's go. We could do the streets. Wait, we've already done to the street. Is it nighttime? Maybe we can do it to the streets and do Soziel's gambling problem really quickly. If it's nighttime, we can do that. If not, we'll just head off and do the Molten Scar. It is nighttime. Cool. Let's go find Soziel. He's down here. We're also very fast. Look how fast she runs. She's just like meow. Super fast. It's that monk speed. She's a level 11 a monk. Alright. Hi, Soziel.
We do it my way.
Apparently we can't talk to him, even though he's here. I guess he's not gambling right now. I guess the cards aren't out, so... Technically, he is not gambling at the moment. Alright, well, I guess we'll leave then. Let's deal with that, I guess, later on. Maybe it's not nighttime enough for him. Or maybe it's too much nighttime for him. Oops, I went too far. We are fatigued, but I'm just going to start to walk anyways. When we hit exhausted, we'll just camp wherever. We can easily make it to the Molten Scar and back before we have to do corruption resting. Everyone's getting pretty tired, and now we're all exhausted. Alright. Time to rest. Don't worry, Arusha, you'll dream one day. I believe in you. How is our corruption doing? It's pretty high. We should be able to get there and back before we need to deal with it, though, I think. Alright, so there are a few things to kill in here. Specifically one Vrock that's pretty tough, and then one moderately tough Vrock. We have to watch a cutscene first. I only know this because we did this with the other group just recently. Feathered beasts, I'll choke all of you. Get your talons off of me. A bunch of magic-y words that sound really hard, and I'm not going to try and pronounce. He has turned. He has a tail now. Thomas, what have they done to you, you monsters, beasts? Poor Thomas. Now get the second one over here. So we have a few things to kill on our way in, but we're going to do a quick buff.
Oh, yes, what?
Not too much. Just like a minimal buff. This is not a very hard place. We actually maybe should have done this one first. It's very easy comparatively to some of the other ones.
My unbiased opinion?
It's actually easy compared to Green Gates, I found, with the other group at least. I shouldn't say that because I might just die horribly. Oh, we have Lann with us instead of Ember. Keep forgetting to put Ember back in our group. Anyways, let's haste and go in.
This will be quick.
Oh, we're on turn-based mode. Don't do that. Just go. We may get spores. That just might happen. In fact, we definitely have spores in some people, I think. It's a ring of summons. Alright, saving. I don't think we need turn-based combat. I used turn-based on the other group, but I really think we can just go in and kill them. A large Vrock looks at you, craning her disgusting bald neck. Her piercing screech sounds menacing. Why are you here? Do you want to become demons too? The Vrocks will transform you right away. What are you doing here? Unblinking eyes stare at you. Murack is making an army. She sends her flock to get humans, silly crusaders at night. The one she steals, she transforms, makes good demons with sharp teeth who will kill you. The rock bursts into shameless, screeching laughter as she looks at her deformed prisoners. Wise Xanthir, the Plagued One, has told her to fly here and gather an army. Harm humans? He doesn't have the time to do it himself, so he's busy reading and thinking. He said he would give Rock horrific power, like the strongest demons have. Wise Xanthir, the Plagued One, knows the secret, how to pour more power into demons. When he rewards the Vrock, she will tear off the heads of everyone who banished Murack, and with the others, she'll hunt you from the skies, pathetic humans. Let me get this straight. You served a wise mage, but he sent you somewhere far away, here, with a very important task. Can't imagine what possessed him to do that. Who could refuse such a passionate and quick-witted helper? I'm sure he's lost without you. The Vrock laughs triumphantly. Stupid mortal, Wise Xanthir the Plagued Wood would never get lost. He's too clever. Where'd you learn how to do this? The Vrock shows you a wrinkled red fist. A piece of paper is clenched within it, smeared with soot and blood. Old knowledge. The wise Vrock read it and did it. Making humans out of demons. How fascinating. I've never heard of such a transmutation before. A sheet of paper and a pencil appear in Nenio's hands. My dear colleague, please share your valuable experience with me. How do you do it? Even a broad outline would be most welcome. The rock walks around, flapping her wings, snapping her beak, chittering the strange words, all the while the little humans' bones wriggle out of their skins, their eyes pop out of their sockets, their tongues flop out of their mouth, all blue. Just as it's written, that's what happens. Nenio frowns, looking unconvinced. Allow me to challenge your account, Madame Vrock, and engage in a scholarly debate with you. It's extremely unlikely that any reputable scientific work you would find the words chitter-chatter. An indignant screech bursts from the demon. The Vrock is wise. The Vrock could not read the scratches, but Xanthir the Plagued One ordered the Vrock to get the silver-tongued elf, who knows the ancient words, and translated everything. He was screaming in pain while Xanthir was eating him. The Vrock is truly wise. The Vrock clucks happily and starts bragging, shedding her caution. Murack is the wisest of Vrocks. Murack is Ravuk. It means very smart. Have you seen the wide gate of the world she opened? That is to have more power flow here, to make bigger demons out of stupid humans with bigger teeth. Wise Xanthir the Plagued One ordered me to relieve you. Give me the page and fly quickly to get your reward. The Vrock lets out a triumphant cry. She throws the wad of paper to the ground and soars into the air. Murack will be strongest, the most dangerous, the most deadly. Fear me, servant of Wise Xanthir the Plagued One. When you meet the Vrock again, you will crawl upon your stomach before her. A spiteful tone emerges in the Vrock's voice. Then again, the Vrock doesn't like humans. Flock, make her toothy and fly after me. I should probably go back and do this with the other group if I still have a save for that point.
Test of my abilities.
Because I don't know what that paper has, but it might be really important. Then again, does our other group really care? This paper is old and stained with black with blood. Right. So much for trying to read a thing. That stupid spore thing. Oh, no, it's the exact same thing. Okay. So it doesn't really matter that we didn't kill her. Okay, good enough then. Or it doesn't matter that we killed her with the other group.
There's something here. I do what I must.
Let's talk to Woolard. The Crusader in front of you looks terrible. His skin is charred and cracked, oozing blood. Horrible claws are growing from under his nails, tearing them from the fingers, and barely controlled madness is flickering in his eyes. The wheezing coming from the knight's bloody throat is like the growl of an animal. Help in the name of all the gods. Sela, who has been watching the knight with an expression of sympathy, suddenly jerks away and points to the farthest cage. Another figure is hunkered down inside of it, one that seems suspiciously familiar. Looks like Janna, the new recruit of the Eagle Watch, who deserted after the demon attack on the Houndheart's camp. Who are you? Gathering all of his strength, the knight gives you a short, clipped reply, reporting as he's been trained to do. Crusaders abducted during an exploratory mission. I'm Woolard, and this is Thomas. The knight nods at his friend. The latter cannot speak. His pointed teeth are growing without stopping, and they have pierced through his lower jaw, sealing his mouth shut. He is moaning something furiously, his bloodshot eyes rolling wildly. Do you know anything about the girl in the other cage? No, they brought her in after. She could barely stand. She was weak from exhaustion, looked like she hadn't eaten in days. The Vrocks tossed her in that cell and haven't touched her since. She hasn't talked to us either. How'd you get here? The flame of fury is raging in the Crusader's eyes. We were exploring the gorge on Anevia's orders, and we ran into them. Vrocks attacked us, beat us up, and dragged us here. We thought they wanted to eat us. Oh gods, it would have been better if they had. What they did to you is horrible. The knight stops. A sudden unpleasant sound is heard amidst the silence, the grinding of the Crusader's horrific teeth. Finally, the knight chokes out a response. We have families, Commander. Save us. What did they do to you? We were put through some sort of horrifying ritual. Maybe that's how Arilu tormented her test subjects? The pain is unbearable, Commander, like being dipped in boiling water and then dragged over a grater. I saw the abyss. It lunged at me like a wild beast, pouring its poison into me. It entered my bones, turning them into molten metal. The Vrock said that I would be their soldier. Thomas and I are far from the first ones I've done this to. I think they make a kind of tunnel through to their cruel world, and the filth gushes in from there. They pump it into us and make us fight for their side. It pains me to think about it, but a few times I thought the demons looked like some of my friends, people I thought had died. Now I know what happened to them. To have first-hand knowledge of the subtle influence of the abyss's emanations, to have endured such a fundamental transmutation and retained your sanity, I am truly delighted for you. I even envy you a little. If only I could have the chance to participate in such a ground-breaking experiment. What should we do with you now? Help us or kill us, but don't abandon us like this. The pain is unbearable. It's taking over my mind. I'm afraid I'll kill somebody. Maybe the clerics can cure us. Lann stares into Wollard's eyes and then sighs solemnly. They've got the crimson rage, a demonic pestilence that clouds the mind with unbridled fury. Mongrel infants are sometimes born with this affliction. There's no cure for it. We do know ways to fight this scourge, to control it. Maybe my kinfolk could help you. Our troubles have a common source. Look at me, warrior. I know what you're feeling. I also sense that beast in my soul. I hear its raging howls. But I fight it every day, every moment. You are not doomed. You've been marked by the abyss, but this is not a death sentence. I'm living proof of that. The Crusader presses his fist to his chest. Yes, the beast inside. How do you resist it? How do you suppress this rage? Soziel speaks with unexpected fervor. We must help them. If we truly believe we can prevail against the Whirlwind's influence on Golarion, that means we must also eradicate it from the bodies of these unfortunates. We have no right to consign these people to a terrible fate, saying, there's nothing to be done, they are doomed. Every person can be saved. Every person deserves a chance at salvation. I can't do the Aeon path or the Demon path because we're not doing either of those. Lann is right. Go to the mongrels. They will take care of you. The knight looks desperate, but he finds it within himself to give a stalwart hand. Alright, we'll go to the mongrels and not inflict ourselves on the good ordinary folk. There's no need to sow strife in their hearts, but we are still crusaders. If an hour of need should come, you can count on us, Commander. With your permission, Thomas and I will search the vicinity. Now that the Vrocks have been ousted, we need to gather the poor victims. We'll make sure they make it to the mongrels. Janna Eldori. The girl raises her eyes to you. She's deathly pale, either from exhaustion or terror. You don't know. Knight Commander, it's you. Janna, by the gods. Come on, look alive. We're gonna get you out. How did you wind up here? I got lost. I lost my way when I ran. I walked and walked with no food, and then the Vrocks came and... She shudders and peers around with haunted eyes. Did they perform the ritual on you? The one they did on the two captured crusaders? Not before you got here, but they said I'd be next. And I couldn't do anything. I just had to watch and wait. So what am I supposed to do with you now? She gathers her remaining scraps of strength and takes a deep breath. I know you're angry with me because I ran. I left you in the middle of a fight against the demons. I deserted my duty. But it was my first real battle against actual demons. She's so scared she can barely think straight. We need to get her out of here. Of course we're going to help you, Janna. Sela moves to step forward, but the look in Janna's eyes stops her. Janna starts to speak in a rush of words. It seems she's reached the limit of her fear. Back home in Mevon, everyone always praised me for my fencing skills. I mainly fenced in tournaments and duels a couple of times. I came up against actual marauders. I won every encounter. I always won, and I thought I'd come to Mendev, join the Crusaders, and cover myself in real glory. The truth is, I soon realized that I'd been a foolish, silly girl. I realized it before the attack on Canabris, but then I met you, Sela, and that changed everything. Everything came so easily to you. You could fall into the caves beneath Canabris, survive terrible dangers, and then turn around and order a tankard of ale in the tavern like it was nothing. You went on the attack on the Grey Garrison and came back stronger than ever, now a companion of Ayamede's chosen one. And there's your motto, no glory without risk. You were the heroine I always imagined myself to be, and that's why I insisted on going with you after those demons. I wanted to keep up with you, to prove I was as good as you, and look where it's led me. Janna breaks into racking sobs. Sela looks shaken and distraught. Gritting her teeth, she breaks the lock off the cage. You heard what the commander said, Janna. You're free to go wherever, and if it counts for anything, I'm sorry. Oh. Okay. Well, hopefully Janna has something good happen to us. Or to her. I like how we can just keep doing this conversation if we want to. Alrighty. Well, let's loot everything in here. There's a couple things left, and we're gonna get out of here. Let's go back to Dresden. That's all there is to loot. Once we reach Dresden, I think there might be some quest. Oh, there's an army somewhere here. It's moving up towards Lost Chapel. I don't know if our Lost Chapel army can hold off an army of any sort. I mean, we have some troops there. Should we move our other army back? Can it reach there in time? Maybe? 2 days worth? I think it can reach there in time. Then we can actually join it up with this other army here. Oops. The closest one's there. And then we'll just bop it in. Done. 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 This army sucks so badly. It doesn't even have a general. We kind of need a general, I guess. Let's assign a general to it. That one. Done and done. At least he can shoot some spells. Do I have any troops that I can give to that? I guess I can buy some spearmen. And we can get some headhunters. That's actually not a bad idea. We'll get the headhunters, right? And then what we'll do is we'll split off the marksmen. We'll grab those guys, move them down. Go like this and this. And then we'll grab these guys. And I guess go to there. Yeah. Okay. This is going to be fine. Because these guys can meet up with these guys and just join into that army. And does this army, this general, have Master of Maneuver? Perfect. That actually helps us a lot. We'll just move this army in. Where is it? There it is. And the Mongrels can join this force. And we'll hold the fort, I guess, at Lost Chapel. We'll hold the fort at that one. There we go. Alright, anything to do in terms of citadeling? We have an event, Supplicant from Chile Creek. We'll deal with him when we arrive back. Any decrees that we need to do? I don't think so. Any military ones? Doesn't appear so at the moment, so no. Alright, let's move our army back, or our group back towards Dresden. We can turn that quest in and do whatever Dresden-y things need to be done, and then maybe next time we'll go to Winter Sun. Start getting that quest done. No new troops. Actually, do we have any new troops to recruit? Yes, we do, but they're very expensive at the moment. We could search for new units. That might be cheaper. Much cheaper. These ones are way cheaper. Let's buy those ones. 900 bucks is not that much. And, oops. And where's that army? There it is. Now we have 114 spearmen. Perfect. Things are going well. I'm going to keep this army in reserve. If this army here can't beat this demon force that's coming up, then this army will just move to Lost Chapel. We're going to do like a save here called Army Might Die. Alright, done enough. Let's save that there, and off to Dresden we go. 11 more hours to get there. We've spotted some enemies that we have to kill. It's fine.
I'm going.
A Drachni Devastator. This could be... Oh, this is a shitty fight already. We should use haste. This is fine. Our monk is getting murdered, though. Silziel, can you heal? Sila's taking on the Nelchny all by herself, I guess. Those archers are just gonna get pulverized, I think. Oh, we lost our main character. She's down. Oh, Silziel's up here. That's fine. Oh, there's 3 archers up here. Jesus. This is fine. Wait, no, you guys fight this one. The rest of the group is dealing with that thing. Don't go running away from the archer that's causing us some annoyance. Alright. That was not the worst. It certainly wasn't the best, but whatever. We're fine. We're almost back at base, and we'll rest there. We're going to grab the 3 bows, because they are actually worth quite a lot of money. They're actually pretty decent bows, too. +1 shock bows. Not bad, honestly. 7 more hours till Dresden. We should make it there without too much concern. And we did. Let's go turn in this quest. We'll deal with whatever it is in Dresden that we need to deal with, and then we'll call it a video. And then in the next video, I guess we'll go to Winter Sun. Seems like the next place we have to go. Eventually, we're going to go around to all those little, like, garbage areas to pick up all the reagent things that we've found. We should probably build buildings with this group. Some say that being a kind person is hard work, that most people can't do it. Is that true? Look at the people standing next to you. Don't you want to love those people? Is it so hard to smile at them, to say a kind word, to share with those in need? Don't you feel joy when you do something good for others? And isn't it wonderful when they do the same for you? Kindness is the easiest and most pleasant thing in the world. A crowd is gathered in the street, young and old, civilians and soldiers. Everyone is listening to the frail elf girl, captivated by her delicate voice as it rings out. And what about ungrateful assholes, huh? You do good for them and they just shit on you in return. Just don't be like them, and don't get angry at those people. They don't know what they are doing. Don't abandon them to their silliness and sins. Keep doing good and you will see, sooner or later, they will realize they were wrong. Listen to her, she will teach you to live good lives. Right, Commander, that's for sure. Thank you for your kind words. I'm not saying anything special, these are simple things, everyone knows them. Come on, keep talking. One man claps his hands, others join in with claps and cries of encouragement. Alright, I was talking about being kind to your neighbors, and look, the commander decided to set an example. The girl keeps preaching. We have to run up here now. An insane preacher. She's not insane. Okie dokie. We have a Lann to talk to. Lann's expression is apprehensive but determined. I got news. I've slaughtered every crusader within walking distance. Not literally, of course, but I've been sparring with them. I came to say that I need a better practice partner, somebody who fights with more power and more cunning. I'm sure we haven't seen the last of Xvim, and it's not like other demons are a pushover either. I need to get stronger, and you're the only person who can help me. I don't know anyone who fights like you. I always watch you, in a non-creepy way, that is. I'll train with you. Let's see how you do it against me. The human side of Lann's face lights up with a warm smile. Thanks, this means a lot to me. I swear if you lose, I'll never tell a soul. Do we actually have to fight him right now? Apparently, yes.
You've marched me to the bones today.
Lann rolls his shoulders, limbering up, and offers a formal bow. Sparring with the commander is a great honor for me, but that doesn't mean I'm going to go down without a fight. Ready? Fighting you is an honor for me as well. Let's begin.
Another obstacle.
Why is my attack so far? Jeez, my initiative sucks. Why are we doing no damage to him? I'm a monk. This should be doing so much. Oh, I'm exhausted. My strength's at 1. Actually, my damage is, yeah, just super low. Because strength minus 5. Wait a minute. Am I not wearing my amulet? I'm not wearing my amulet. I'm also shapeshifted. No, I'm not. But where's all my gear? I guess I'm not wearing my gear during this sparring match. Okay, fair enough. I guess. It would be a lot faster if I wasn't exhausted, but at least I have thundering blows, I guess. We are going to slowly win. Also, we have fast healing, so he actually literally can't win against us.
This is not my time yet.
We're literally regenerating, I think, faster than he can hit us. Lann is breathing heavily and visibly sweating. And the last strike could be his last. What? Haven't had enough yet? I keep this up for hours. He lunges forward, but his attack lacks force, and you dodge it easily. Draw your arm back and strike. This is for being so cocky. Lann holds his hands up. Hey, I yield. This is just a friendly bout. We're not trying to kill each other here. He looks away. I didn't think you took this so seriously. I just wanted to spend some time alone with you, learn a few techniques. I didn't mean to hurt your pride, but it looks like I messed up things royally. You alright? You're not too hurt, are you? I'll survive. I've had worse, but you definitely beat the cockiness out of me, I'll give you that. Let's leave it there. You're the commander, and you'll always be above me, and I'll always be your loyal soldier. That's never going to change. I see that clearly. Let's head back. You can romance Lann there. I'm not going to. I'm almost certain that was the romance moment for Lann. So many strange, terrible things are happening here. Markle, a fisherman from the tiny, peaceful village of Chile Creek, enters the hall. I saw enough horrors on my way here to last... Horrors on my way here to last a lifetime, but also the other one. But of course, I didn't show up empty-handed. The whole village took up a collection for the war effort. It's not much, mind you, but it's something. We're just doing our part, however small, to help you win the war. How'd you get here? By pure luck, I figure. You're surrounded by all this horror. The land is dead. The trees are all gnarled and twisted. There are monsters roaming around everywhere, ready to jump out at you at any moment. Thankfully, I ran into a Crusader patrol and they brought me here. If it wasn't for them, I would have ended my trip in the teeth of some nasty beast, that's for sure. How are things in the village? Everything's been peaceful and quiet. I get wistful just thinking about it. Now I'm kicking myself for being such a fool. Why didn't I just stay home? What was I thinking, dragging myself all the way out here to the world wound? But you know, it's just not right sitting home quietly, hiding behind the heroes who risk their necks for us every day. So I decided to pay you a visit. How's Jernog doing? He's settling in, that's for sure. Almost one of us now. Heals the sick, fixes the nets with the others. Before you know it, he'll be learning how to swim. The fisherman chuckles good-naturedly. Would you like to stay here? No, thank you. Hate to say it, but I'm no crusader. Fighting demons is not really my thing. I'll get some rest before I head out, take a day or two to look around the fortress. It'll give me some stories to tell. Then I'll head home to Chile Creek. I've already seen more on this trip than I've seen in a lifetime. Anyway, you better come back to see us. We'll be waiting. Thanks for coming to visit. Thank you for defending our peace and quiet. The fisherman bows respectfully. We've gathered up something else for you heroes, but I couldn't bring it with me. It was too heavy to carry. Come to our village and you can pick it up yourself. And pay us a visit while you're at it. We're always glad to see you. Well, see you later. Good luck with all the fighting. Thank you. Alright, let's do a quick building of things, and maybe like... Oh, this is our army battle. Okay, let's see how this goes. I think we have a moderately good chance here. The shears are going to be a bit annoying. The dredges shouldn't be too big of a deal. Luckily our morale is really good, so that's a plus. Just keep shooting the shears, I guess, for now. We could move to the other side of the map and literally hit them this turn, but we'll wait. We'll let them burn up their movement first. I should have moved this army, this force closer. But they might come down this way, so I'll wait as well. And they did. Stinking Cloud, of course, took out our guys. Kind of annoying, but not the worst thing in the world. Let's get them over to here. We'll get them out of the Stinking Cloud at least. And we'll start to take out the cultist fighters, I suppose. Kill some of those. We can't attack that group. They're still stuck by the Stinking Cloud, but that's fine, I guess. Stabbed. Move forward. We lost one scout so far. A second Stinking Cloud. That's really kind of getting annoying now. Killed two guys. We'll move out of the cloud with them. They can't reach our guys this turn, I don't think. So that's fine. You're not being able to do anything. You might kill those ones off, and you did. Good. We can move up and fight the soldiers, which will wait. Alright, perfect. We can't do anything with this guy. He's stuck now, which is annoying. We'll just move him down. How long does Sicken last for? Oh, Greypox is permanent. We can attack again, so... hit those ones. Twice. They will be able to hit us next turn. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about that. We'll kill them, at least. That's gonna hurt. 6 spearmen went down. kill as many as we can. We don't have any clerics in this group, so we just gotta do as much damage as we can and hope we don't lose too many troops. Nice. We probably won't be able to resurrect every troop, but fairly close to enough troops. We just need to build this army up. It's kind of garbage. We'll get different troop types too by building more buildings. So we couldn't recruit back 2 mounted scouts, or 2 mounted whatever they are. Light cavalry, I think they are. Let's enter. We currently only make marksmen and champions, so let's build some things. We got some money, so we're gonna make a main stables, put it there. We're gonna make a military academy, put it there. We're going to make a... If you add training grounds, or sorry, not training grounds, if you add... Oops, didn't mean to bop my microphone there. Definitely punched it a little bit by accident, didn't mean to. I guess that's all we can build for now. We can build an engineering bay. Lowers building construction costs, which isn't the worst choice in the world. Let's do that. Okay, so we spent a bunch. We're out of materials, basically, at this point in time. Alright, but we're going to leave it there. I'm going to rest between videos and then go sell some stuff, because I think we're definitely way over our amount of junk we have in our inventory levels. And then we'll move off to Winter Sun, I think, in the next video. We'll do Winter Sun, deal that with that part of that quest. And then we just have to kill that one sword guy back at the falls, which is a ruthless fight, but still, we'll try our best to do it. That particular event is our Angel Mythic Path, by the way, so we need to figure out how to do it, because I want to get the next tier of our Mythic Path done. But for now, I'll leave you guys here. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Others, I'll see you next time. Take care.